Off the play fake on first down. Over the middle, it's Henry. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Back to throw again. The receiver grabs it. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Henry. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking for some space. It's Hayden. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Mendoza. Tight end makes the grab, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Henry. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Catch made over the middle. Throws out the stiff arm. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Hayden. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Caught behind the line. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Delayed handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Indiana. Way too much speed on that play. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Henry. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Using his legs, it's Hayden. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed toward...
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spins away from defenders. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And it's incomplete and a very quick throw. Second down after that previous play. They'll give it to the back. Powering through. Eludes a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He gets loose. Great move there. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense operating at peak efficiency and come to the line again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Indiana. They continue to roll up the score. Off the play fake on first down. And he makes the grab inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Jukes to get free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the...
Touchdown, Indiana! Still no answer for this offense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Leaning on the run game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's second down here. Quarterback still with the football. They gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
4th down coming up.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Not a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. In the clear at the 25. And they've got it at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board. And
well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.